Good day everyone. Welcome to the breaking celebrity news. David and Victoria Beckham give advice on meeting royalty as they host Jubilee lunch. David Beckham and his wife Victoria hosted a special big lunch on Saturday for inspirational individuals as part of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. And during the event, which honored MBE recipients, the couple gave some inside advice on meeting royalty. With mother Victoria, who received the award in 2017, telling one pregnant guest, "Ask for a seat near the bathroom." David looked dapper in a grey suit, while Victoria cut a chic figure in a cream midi dress as their swanky event was broadcast on BBC One as part of Sunday's coverage of the Platinum Pageant. His fashion designer wife's advice must be rubbing off as David, who was made an OB in 2003, gave tips to the ladies in the group. He said, "Don't wear too high heels as that couple of steps back is challenging." Before joking, "Not that obviously I wore heels receiving mine." Sat around a swanky table, the couple enjoyed a sumptuous afternoon tea joined by their guests for the intimate chat. Speaking to pregnant Beckham MBE, who was honored by Her Majesty for work in disadvantaged communities, Victoria said, "A good tip would be to certainly to ask for a seat near the bathroom if you're about to have a baby because you never know what might happen." While David, who shares sons Brooklyn, Cruz, Romeo and daughter Harper with the former Spice Girl, added, "You might need more than a toilet if the waters break." The former England captain went on to reveal that when he attended the palace, Her Majesty asked him, "How's Victoria? How's the kids?" He said, "I couldn't even answer, it was an incredible moment." The couple then shared a fun moment after David asked, "Are we allowed to eat these scones or are they props?" Only for Victoria quickly reply, "I'm taking them home for their daughter. Harper, you can't any of it." Those attending the couple's lunch included recipients such as Judith Harper, who was made an MBE for services to fostering, having fostered more than 100 children. Also at the lunch was B. Saeed Acha, who was made an MBE for services to young people in the community in 2019. At 22 years old, Acha was the youngest recipient on the 2019 honors list. Becca Dean MBE, co-founder of the Girls Network, which empowers young women from disadvantaged communities, and Jewel Mia MBE, a leader in the local football community in Oldham, are both also on the list. David King MBE, who was honored for his work in setting Cardiff Rivers Group, which sees volunteers clean up the city's rivers, is also invited. In a post shared to Instagram on Thursday, David, 47, hailed the Queen's reign as remarkable. He penned, "Today, we celebrate our Queen's Platinum Jubilee, 70 years of service and inspirational leadership of our country. Let's come together and commemorate her remarkable reign with a great British party these next few days." Victoria, 48, also shared some Spice Girls throwbacks on Friday to mark the occasion, writing, "Hoping you're all having a super spicy Jubilee weekend." The first snap showed Victoria with her bandmates greeting the Queen in 1997, while a further snap of the group showed them sprawled on a Union Jack flag. David shook hands with Her Majesty when he was made an OB by the Queen in 2003 for services to football. Victoria and two of the couple's sons, Brooklyn and Romeo, as well as David's grandparents, were in attendance to see him accept the honor. Victoria was also made an OB in 2017 for services to the fashion industry. In 2014, David was on the verge of becoming a SUR in the New Year's honors list until a red flag warning from HM Revenue and Customs sunk his nomination. The former footballer was one of dozens of wealthy celebrities who invested in the controversial Ingenious Media scheme to fund movies and reduce investors' personal tax liability. HMRC labeled the scheme a tax avoidance vehicle, but a source has now told the publication, David, like many of the celebs embroiled with Ingenious, had no knowledge of what was going on at the time. His team first proactively approached HMRC almost 2 years ago, when David made his business independent, and then finally got it all settled, once and for all, this year. They continued, in 2013 David was told the only reason he was overlooked for a knighthood was because of the tax fiasco. Now it's been cleared up, there is absolutely no reason for him not to be honored. He would obviously be utterly thrilled with a knighthood, but is under no illusions and will only believe it when he sees it. After 70 long years on the throne, a milestone which no other monarch in British history has achieved, the Queen's 4-day Platinum Jubilee celebrations have begun. The Queen, then aged 25, acceded to the throne on February 6, 1952 on the death of her father, King George VI. Many have gathered the streets to mark the occasion, while many sporting stars have taken to social media to commemorate the Queen for her service. Thanks for the watching breaking celebrity news, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to be informed.